out of nowhere. Hamlin out of nowhere. Oh no, Larson into Hamlin. Hamlin spins. Larson spins. McMurray suddenly in the lead. Kenseth, Johnson up there. Gordon trying to make a pass for the lead in his final race as they approach the final turn. Oh, the leaders are wrecked. De Benedetto all of a sudden and Gordon side by side. They're coming down to the line. Who's going to win it? I don't even know. Oh my goodness, what a finish. They were 5 wide at the line. Everybody inch by inch right next to each other. We're going to have to take another...
The lead in the white flag lap. Here we go. Look, Wallace get a good run. Logano gets too far out. They got to run on him. A late block. They split him. They go side by side. It's Cindric and Wallace for the race lead. Who's going to win the drag race? Suarez gives him a push. He looks high, and they crash. Bowman spins. I think it's Cindric who gets the win. Oh my goodness. Coming to the line. Suarez tried making a pass on Austin Cindric. Cindric blocks, gets into Wallace. Here comes Bowman and Chase Elliott. And Bowman ends up getting spun out right at the end there by Cindric, as Cindric seems out of control. Yeah, I don't think Cindric necessarily meant to door Bowman there.
Here he comes back for the lead. Edwards all the way on the bottom. Oh, Busch gives Earnhardt a nudge. Into turn 1 now. Junior all the way to the bottom. And he slides up and collides with Busch. Half a lap to go. 2, 3, and 4. Busch tries the slide move. He makes it work. They're both in the wall. But Dale Earnhardt Jr. is going to hold on and win here at Eldora.
This time in Daytona, here's Byron to the outside. They're going to try to go side by side, and Chase Elliott's going to block. Here they come in turn 1. Yeah, will Alex Bowman be able to do anything on the inside? No, he's going to slide. He spins on the apron. Now here comes Byron to go to the inside, below the apron. Ty Dillon outside. Now they're going to go side by side. 3 wide, they're going to spin. Here comes Clint Boyer to the middle. From 4th or 5th, Clint Boyer going to win here in Daytona. What a mesmerizing last lap.
Coming to the white flag here in Daytona. There's a little contact. Kyle Busch shoves his way through to the point. And now Truex with help from Denny Hamlin to the inside. They're 3 wide again. No, Reddick squarely into turn 1.
Tyler Reddick in the 45 with a huge run will take the lead.
Kyle Busch with huge momentum through the middle. He now goes to the top. He goes to the bottom. Side by side for the lead, entering 3.
Changing lanes side by side into the corners. Now coming to the checkered flag. Oh, there's contact behind him. 3 wide now for the lead. Above to the inside. And across the line, it's too close to call. The checkered flag's out in Daytona. Who won this race?
I have no idea who crossed the line.
Driver's a huge crash coming to the checkered flag.
Yeah, it just looks like Denny Hamlin puts his nose underneath Martin Truex and creates a massive crash behind the leaders as they race back to the line. Kyle Busch for Richard Childress Racing has unofficially won the Daytona 500. Kyle Busch, the 8 car to victory lane in the Great American Race.
Man, taking a look at this replay here, it was some extremely well calculated moves there by Kyle Busch. Ducked high, then ducked back low. And since there was really no help from those two, everyone just accordion down into turn 3. And that's where we saw the contact there between Denny Hamlin and Martin Truex Jr., causing the big one on the final lap.
Kyle Busch burns it down in Daytona.
11 lead. Those are the top 3 across the line. 1 lap to go to find out who your final 4 is going to be. Stewart on the back bumper of the 78. He slides into turn number 1. Truex up the track into the inside. Contact for the lead. Clearing at the tunnel turn. Tony Stewart to the lead. And back down to turn 3. Here's Truex now looking for the point. Side by side. Onto the front straight for the final time. Truex makes contact to the line. Martin Truex Jr. wins and races his way into the championship. Got out from underneath him. Slid up the track. Stewart came to the inside. They beat doors down the backstretch like they did on the front. And across the tunnel turn, Stewart cleared, but Truex had the run. Dove it in. Made contact a little bit there, maybe. And was able to get him onto the front straightaway. Stewart ran him down the track.
Him on the outside. That opens the door for Busch on the bottom. Now Carl Edwards has moved into second. He's side by side with his teammate for the championship. Johnson trying to block him all. Busch makes it 3 wide on the bottom. Denny Hamlin pushing Kyle Busch. Matt Kenseth pushing Carl Edwards. But now Dale Jr. is behind Jimmy Johnson. Johnson trying to regroup and come back through the middle. Kyle Busch trying to block. Johnson with Jr. on the outside. 2 turns to go here at Daytona. Jr. to the outside of Busch. Carl Edwards trying to come to the third lane. To the finish. Around goes the 48. Big crash behind the leaders. Carl Edwards crosses the finish line first. As at least 10 cars involved on the final lap. Carl Edwards crosses the finish line ahead of them all. We'll have to see how this is scored, but I believe Carl